वेलकम टू एजीपीजी स्टडी लखनऊ यूनिवर्सिटी के बीएससी एग्रीकल्चर थर्ड सेमेस्टर सेकेंड ईयर की प्रैक्टिकल फाइल फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ सॉइल एंड वाटर कंजर्वेशन. So let's get started. Firstly, I am tell you that I have discussed second, third and fourth experiment in the previous video. So please check it. This video I am started experiment fifth objective preparation of contour map. Contour lines are imaginary lines. These type of lines run across a hill slope with the same height. With the same height of ground above nasal level, either in meter or feet, and can be drawn at any design intervals. इस लाइंस का ये प्रॉफिट होता है कि कोई भी ऐसे इंजीनियरिंग वर्क स्टार्ट हो जाता है तो उससे पहले हमें इस मैप को चेक करते हैं. तो इस मैप का यूज कर सकते हैं सो वी कैन चेक ऑल द रोड्स और रेलवेज डैम्स बिल्डिंग एक्सेट्रा. And in agriculture field, it helps the farmer to understand the characteristics of landform, where the altitude, where the altitude, slope, direction of slope, and drainage. So it's helpful for farmers also. First point, for preparing contour maps in order to select the most economical और suitable site. इकोनॉमिकल या suitable sites को select करके हम एक अच्छा कंटूर मैप को प्रिपेयर करने से पहले हमें एक सुटेबल साइट और इकोनॉमिकल एक सुटेबल साइट की को सिलेक्ट करना होता है. एंड सेकंड पॉइंट, टू मार्क द एलिगमेंट ऑफ रोड्स, और रोड्स और रेलवेज को मार्क करना होता है सो दैट द क्वांटिटी ऑफ अर्थ बोथ इन कटिंग एंड पुलिंग शुड बी मिनिमम. थर्ड पॉइंट, जिससे कि हमें एक प्रॉपर इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है अबाउट द ग्राउंड नट, वेदर इट फ्लैट, अंडर रेटिंग और मॉन्टेन्यूस. Then characteristics of contour. All points in contour line have the same elevation, मतलब same height पे सारे points होते हैं. A flat ground is indicated where the contours are widely separated, and steep slope where they run close together. And third point, a uniform slope is indicated. एक uniform slope indicate करता है when the contour lines are uniformly spaced. यूनिफॉर्म स्लोप नहीं, कंटूर लाइंस एक यूनिफॉर्म स्लोप को इंडिकेट करती हैं जो कि एक यूनिफॉर्मली स्पेस्ड होता है, मीन्स एक इक्वल डिस्टेंस पे ये लाइंस रहती हैं. फोर्थ पॉइंट, अ प्लेन सरफेस व्हेन दे आर स्ट्रेट एंड इक्वली स्प्रेड. Fifth point is a series of close contour lines on the map represent the below higher values are inside. Sixth point, contour lines cross ridge or valley line at right angle. कंटूर लाइन जो क्रॉस और वैली रिच को एक राइट एंगल पे शो करती है. देन मेथड ऑफ कंटूरिंग. टू मेथड्स इज डायरेक्ट मेथड एंड सेकंड इनडायरेक्ट मेथड. फर्स्ट, डायरेक्ट मेथड. डायरेक्ट मेथड में क्या होता है कि हम एक लोकेशन को ट्रेस करने के लिए इसमें नंबर का यूज करते हैं, मेकिंग अ नंबर ऑफ पॉइंट्स ऑन ईच कंटूर. देन सेकंड, इनडायरेक्ट मेथड. इस मेथड में क्या होता है, इनडायरेक्ट मेथड क्या होता है, इसमें पॉइंट्स जो होते हैं वो प्रेजेंट नहीं रहते लाइन में एंड नॉट नेसेसरी ऑन द कंट्रोल लाइन, बट द स्पॉट लेवल आर टेकन अलोंग द सीरीज ऑफ लाइन रहती है जिसमें कि ये but the spot level are taken along the series of line laid out over the area. I will show you the picture. You can see the difference between the direct method and indirect method. Experiment 6, objective design of grassed water waves. So you can see in this picture. So, grassed water waves are constructed channels covered with vegetations that are used to transport excess runoff from fields to water outlets. Simply meaning vegetated for safe disposal of runoff, diversion, terrace or other structure. Types of soil, four type, and also maximum permissible, centimeter per second. First, sand and silt 45, loam, sandy soil, sandy loam and silt loam 60, clay loam 65, clay 70, gravelly soil 100. Design. फर्स्ट इज डिजाइन। जो डिजाइन वाटर वेव्स होते हैं ये जनरली मतलब इस टाइप से डिजाइन किए जाते हैं कि ये मैक्सिमम रन वाटर को रन ऑफ कर सकते हैं। जो डिजाइन वाटर वेव्स होती है इसमें रेनफॉल को कोई इफेक्ट नहीं होता है, 10 साल तक वैसे ही भरे रहते हैं। स्टॉर्म फ्रॉम अ स्टॉर्म ऑफ 10 year recurrence interval, run off can be estimated of the rational method. Second, shape. The shape of the water wave depend upon the field conditions and type of construction equipment used. The three common shapes are adopted are trapezoidal, triangular, and parabolic shapes. So this picture of shape of water wave, you can see this picture. In this picture of shape water wave, first is parabolic. A parabolic is a curve like a structure grass wave, and second is trapezoidal. This is a trench deep water wave compared to parabolic, and last is triangular. और जहाँ पे तिरछी स्लोप होती है वहां पे हम ट्रायंगुलर वाटर वेव लेंगे। Channel grades. Grass water waves generally run downslope. In any case, channel slope should be not exceed 10% while it is normally desirable to keep the grade within 5%. Next, channel dimensions. Channel dimensions. After the run of channel and design channel dimensions, then vegetative waterways is based on the Manning formula. A pre-mold of 10 to 15 centimeters should be provided to take care of the sediment deposition and variation in the value of N. Size, size of waterways. The size of waterways depend upon the field conditions, type of conduction in equipment used. The three common slopes adopted are sides of water waves. The size of water waves depends upon the accepted runoff. Means if the large area need a large construction of water wave. In high rainfall areas, we use large construction of water waves, and in cross sectional areas is calculated by this formula, which is the formula of size of water waves is A is equal to capital Q by V, where A is equal to cross sectional area of the channel and capital Q is equal to expected maximum runoff, and capital V is equal to velocity of flow. Means in how much the speed of runoff takes place. It's high or is low. Design of cross section. The design of the cross section is done by using cross checking the velocity. सॉरी ये ब्रेकिंग लिखा है, ये चेकिंग है. Cross checking the velocity, a trail procedure is adopted. Capital V is equal to capital S half R 2 by 3 by N, where V is equal to velocity of flow in meter per second, S is equal to energy slope in meter, M plus N, M by M, then R is equal to hydraulic mean radius of the section in R is equal to capital R is equal to hydraulic mean radius of the section, and small n is equal to Manning's roughness coefficient. Just like take a plot, and this is our grass water wave. Design a design a triangular shape of water wave. Then then what then what speed of water? So what speed of runoff of water? And hydraulic means it's checking the radius. This is slope in checking the radius. मीन्स कितने मीटर पर सेकेंड में वाटर का रन ऑफ हो रहा है, एंड मैनिंग रफनेस मतलब किस टाइप का वेजिटेशन वहां पे ग्रो हुआ है. एंड प्रॉब्लम डिजाइंड इज grass water wave of parabolic shape to carry a flow of 2.6 meter square per second down a slope of 3%. The water wave has a good stand of gross. So velocity of 1.7 meter per second can be allowed assumed of meter in moment formula as 0.04. तो यहाँ पे एरिया दिया है ऑल फॉर वेलोसिटी 1.7 मीटर पर सेकेंड, क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ 2.4. सो एरिया निकालने के लिए हमने एक फॉर्मूला पढ़ा था, ए इज इक्वल टू कैपिटल क्यू बाई वी. तो उसमें हमने इसको पुट कर दिया, तो ए निकल गया 1.455. एज्यूमिंग टी इज इक्वल टू 4, डी इज दिस ए, पी एंड आर एंड वी. All the value of a, p, r, v, and then assuming a device to this velocity is within the permissible limit 1.6, capacity of the water waves in more than the acquired, and the design of a suitable method to be provided to the final dimensions. Experiment 7. Objective. Design of contour bunds. Design of contour bunds. Contour bunding is the construction of small bund across the slope of the land. स्लोप ऑफ लैंड पे जो हम बंड्स बनाते हैं, स्मॉल स्मॉल बंड्स बनाते हैं, उसी को कंटूर बंड्स बोलते हैं. इट्स अ फॉर्म ऑफ माइक्रो कैचमेंट टेक्निक एंड अ वेरी सिंपल एंड चीप फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर कंट्रोल, in which the long slope is cut into a series of small ones, and each contour bund act as a barrier to the flow of water to walk other than run at the same time, improving water against it for increasing soil moisture. Then location of contour bund. You can see the pictures of contour bunds. Location of contour bund. Contour bunds are frequently used in the valley bottom. Its moderate slope up to 60% with light or medium soil texture and less than 700 mm of rain per year. Purpose of contour bund. Contour bund is practiced for marginal slopy and hilly land where the soil productivity is very low, and it involves the placement of lines of stones along the natural rises of a landscape. This technique helps to capture, ये जो टेक्निक होती है ये वाटर को कैप्चर करने में और रेनफॉल को होल्ड. As you saw in the picture, there is a slope in which along with the stones in along with the stones along with the lines of stones are placed. uh, as you saw in the picture, इसमें देखा होगा आपने कि जो जो स्लोप्स की लाइन है उसमें आगे स्टोन्स की लाइंस लगी हुई हैं, उनकी लाइन लगाई जाती है, और ये जो टेक्निक होती है, एंड ड्यूरिंग द रेनफॉल इट कैप्चर्स एंड होल्ड द वाटर बिफोर इट कैन बिकम रन ऑफ. एडवांटेजेस ऑफ कंटूर बंड. बंड्स कंजर्व टॉप सॉइल एंड इम्प्रूव प्रोडक्टिविटी. दे कीप वाटर इन द सॉइल, जिससे कि जो केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्स हैं is to be used effectively. They can be used both on cultivated and uncultivated land.
और फार्मर्स को कोई आउटसाइड हेल्प की नीड नहीं होती है. They can easily build contour bunds. Limitation of contour bund. The bunds take some land away for cultivation. Though some types of crops can be grown on the bunds to stabilize them, may create temporary waterlogging problems in heavy soils. A lot of labor is needed to maintain and repair the bunds. General principles and designs of contour bund. General principles and designs of contour bund. First, spacing of contour bund. Bund spacing is exposed as the vertical or the horizontal distance between the corresponding points on the adjacent bunds. वर्टिकल और हॉरिजेंटल डिस्टेंस के बीच में जो कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग पॉइंट्स होते हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंग स्पेसिंग की जाती है. Bund spacing is expressed as the vertical or the horizontal distance between corresponding points on the adjacent bunds. And it's an important point, that is, if the soil permit if the soil permeability is less than the distance between the contour bunds is less. So it's all depends on the soil permeability. And soil permeability means uh, that type of soil which allows to percolate the water, which allows to percolate the rain of water and recharge the ground water table. Means this is a friable soil which allows the passes of water and air, in which is helpful for living of microorganisms and recharge the groundwater table. Slope of land. Slope of land percent vertical, internal meter prox, and horizontal distance. Here you read the slope of land, vertical and horizontal distance, and then bund length. In general, 400 to 500 meter is the maximum length of base. The bund retain the runoff and run over it over the discal length in one direction. Bund cross section. The height of bund should provide sufficient charge above the bund expected runoff. In normal practices, sufficient practices to provide take care of runoff from rain expected in 10 years. बंड क्रॉस सेक्शन. जो बंड की जो हाइट होती है वो हमेशा बंड टू बंड हमेशा अबव रहनी चाहिए. Expected runoff in normal practice, sufficient practice to provide take care of run from rain expected in 10 years. Cross section area of storage space is equal to runoff centimeter multiply bund horizontal in interval to the 100. Design steps. Vertical interval. This is the formula where S is equal to land slope percent A and B are constant. A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 2 for medium and heavy rainfall zone. A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3 for two rain zones. एंड कंटूर बर्ड्स उसी एरिया में अप्लाई किया जाता है जहाँ पे स्लोप 5 to 6% कम हो. टाइप्स ऑफ सॉयल. ग्रेवल सॉयल, रेड सॉयल, सैलो टू मीडियम, ब्लैक सॉयल एंड डीप सॉयल. Bottom width, top width and slide hope height according to the type of soil. You read units, read the measurements, and last, uh, silent features. Bunding is an effective moisture conservation measure in dry land. It is suitable for lesser rainfall areas and the slope is less than 1%. or 5 to 6%. Slope is 5 to 6%. It is suitable for lesser rainfall area and the slope is less than 1%. Slope the rainfall for longer period. It is increased water holding capacity of the soil. It can be formed while plowing itself before early sowing. Reduce the formation of cracks. For watching, please like, share and subscribe to my channel.